Hello, welcome to this episode of Hampton Roads Business Live. My name is Rory Graham and I'm your host, and today I have the pleasure of having with me Angie Lowry from Decorating Den Interiors. Welcome.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. I had not actually heard of your company, but we got to talk a little bit beforehand, and it's very interesting concept that you all do. Can you give us an overview of what
Certainly.
Decorating Den Interiors does?
Certainly. Well, our company is actually in its 50th year. The franchise, our company is a franchise, and it started way back, obviously. We have had our business for 29 years, and even when we started our business, the amount of product that we actually were able to provide for our clients was very minimal. Basically, we were doing window treatments and wallpaper. And fast forward to today, and now we have well over 125 suppliers that we have direct access to.
And this is to decorate people's homes?
This is to decorate within their homes, and of course we go to them in their homes. Okay. So this obviously takes a lot of the pain out of it for them.
That's a unique feature there.
And you know, basically we have a minivan that has a lot of product in, but we also have a studio that we have in Smithfield, and that is where we work from when we're working, you know, placing our orders, etc., etc.
Right, so you're a full service
Totally
decorator.
Full service,
So
yes. We do kitchen and bath remodeling work. We sell all kinds of furniture, lamps, artwork, accessories. I could go on, but you think of it and we do it.
Okay, and you not only help them choose stuff and all, but you actually get it and bring it in and set it up? And
we do, yes. Just sort of briefly, the first appointment is obviously to get to know the client and see what the project's about, and then we basically present to them what we believe is what they're looking to do. Obviously, sometimes we have to make some adjustments there, but once we have everything picked out, that's when our job really starts, and of course we write up a contract for them. And then at that point, we are ordering all of the products from all of these many suppliers that I made mention of. And then when it is received, it's either received at our office, or we do have a receiver if it's a whole house or something of that nature. And so we, of course, then are also there when the deliveries and installations are done.
okay, that is full service. so take us through what. Maybe you can use an example of somebody that you've recently done, but why do people generally, when you come in there, do you find that they have an idea what they want, or they don't, and you have to kind of find out what their tastes are and all?
It depends. And what I would say there is, yes, that sometimes people have quite very strong thoughts about what they want to do, but it's not always feasible. Right. And so obviously part of what we do is make sure that that sofa isn't going to be too big for the room. Right. And there are plenty of times that I've had people call me who have had a sectional, for example, delivered in their room, and they can't get in the room because the sectional's too big. So obviously we make quite sure that those things don't happen. Right. And prior to ordering for the client, especially if we're doing a whole room, we would make up a floor plan, so we would make sure that everything would fit nicely, and the colors would be coordinated, etc.
And in our talk before the interview, one of the unique things was that you don't have an upfront fee or a decorating fee. It's within what they buy.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of interior decorators basically take their clients shopping and they charge them for their time, so to speak, and the purchases are made from the stores they go to.
You don't take them shopping?
We do not, because we don't need to.
Right, you don't need
because basically our shopping, if you like, is from all of our suppliers, and so when we are ordering, we're ordering directly from them. I kind of liken it to the cornflakes in the grocery store. They buy it from one source and then they sell it on, and that's how they stay in business. We do not charge for consulting. We just, basically we buy it and we sell it.
Well, if you've been in business that long, you must be very good at
Well,
what you do.
I hope so.
You don't stay in business that long if you're not.
Well, one thing I frequently tell clients is that this is really the only thing I'm good at. And when I was a kid, I drove my mum crazy. I was always moving my furniture around in my bedroom.
You sound like me. I drive my wife nuts. So she's always going, "What, are you going to move again?" So yeah, I have a little bit of that. But so you obviously have a passion for this.
I do.
And your office, I mean, you work out of Smithfield, but you service the whole Hampton Roads area, right?
Oh, and beyond. I mean, we've worked out of state, often with previous clients who've moved. And I was once in Canada with a client. So yeah, we you name it, we go.
And you said that it's a franchise, but you're the only one in the Hampton Roads area.
We
right?
are presently, yes. And my husband and I are actually the regional managers for all of this area, going up into Richmond, etc., where we have other franchise owners.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there anything I haven't covered because I've asked all the questions I had?
Well, I would say that one of the things that is most important for me, as you said, it's a passion of mine, but the very most important thing is if the client isn't happy, I'm not happy. And I pride myself in the fact, I mean, I have clients that I've had for over 25 years. One lady in particular who, when I first met her, if it wasn't beige, we didn't do it. And over the years, she's kind of grown into being more accepting of different ideas. And nowadays, her house is just full of color and a zebra rug. And so, to me, that's the satisfaction that I'm bringing people to a place maybe they wouldn't have gone, but with their permission. So, I love what I do. There are parts of it, like everything in life, that I don't really love, like paperwork. But overall, it's something that's a passion. And, with it being a franchise, we have a huge support system, and we have many, many friends from across all the country, because every year we have a conference, and so we get to know these people.
And with a lot of suppliers, you have a lot of choices.
And the suppliers are also at the conferences, and so when we go, for example, we go to the High Point Market twice a year, and when we go, the companies that we have our representative with us based on region, etc. And it's like Old Home Week because we've known them for so long. So it's a very pleasurable thing because it's fun most of the time, and it's also brought me together with people I would never have met otherwise.
It's very creative too.
It is, and of course, then I'm with other like-minded people who also are creative and understand the business.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, so if you have a room or a whole house that needs some decorating, needs a change, maybe you're just tired of the look and you'd like some ideas, then you can give Angie a call. Her contact information is at the end of this video, and it's also at the bottom of this page, and I'm sure she can help you out. And I've been doing it a very long time, obviously. So you're a true professional in what you do. I wish you a great deal of success, continued success, and I thank you very much for coming in today.
Well, thank you. I've really enjoyed being with you.
All right.